at the Yas Marina in Abu Dhabi on the launch of Ducati's 1199, and stood next to me is Andrea Forni, who's Ducati's Vehicle Technical Director. So Andrea, if you could just tell us a few facts about the new model, then that would be fantastic.
Okay, I start from the overall concept. This is the new Ducati Superbike, the new generation of Ducati Superbike. Our purpose was to make it as light as possible, and we tried to achieve this result by using the concept of integration, of integrated design between chassis and engine. What does it mean? It means basically two things: that engine is a part of the chassis itself, because it joins the front part of the bike with the rear part of the bike, and it is a stressed member of the overall frame. The second concept is that some component must have a double function in order to reduce the number of components of the motorcycle. An example is the airbox or monocoque frame, because in the same part we integrate the two functions, airbox and part of the frame. And so we save in the general the number of parts, and we reduce the overall weight of the motorcycle. So the figure now is 177 kilograms of wet weight, I mean with everything without fuel, and the power is 195 horsepower. So the huge power, low weight, gives the motorcycle good acceleration, good engine, good handling, sorry. And what else? Also we applied a lot of electronic control in order to make the motorcycle easy to ride. So we have traction control, we have engine brake control, we have electronic suspension control, we have also ABS where it's possible to change the level of operation of ABS to enhance safety. And we developed some new some new components together with other suppliers, very interesting components like the Marzocchi front fork with aluminum sliders, or the Öhlins electronic control suspensions, and what else?
You've done everything, and I think the thing is with this bike as well, you started from scratch, didn't you? It was a blank canvas that you started
Absolutely,
from.
Yes.
What was the main reason for that? Could you not have developed the 1198 anymore, or had it reached its potential, or was it just you want to go in a completely different direction?
This was the only chance we had. When we designed the 1198, at that time we always had in mind the target to reduce the weight, but we followed the philosophy to look at any single component of the bike and design any single component as light as possible, maintaining the component functionality. But that job was already done. Now we had to follow a different philosophy, the philosophy to reduce the number of components. So we designed something new, because we reached the target in a different way.
Okay. So you've used different materials on this bike as well. So magnesium cases and such like on the cylinder head, the clutch cover. Were they afterthoughts? Were they things that you implemented after you designed the engine to try and save more weight on the engine, or did you always intend to have magnesium where you could?
We used magnesium component where the magnesium alloy can be used, and magnesium alloy is very light, but it has not a big strength, so we can use it not for very stressed member like the front frame or the rear subframe or the swing arm, but we can use for the front subframe, because it just has to hold small weights.
Yep.
And we use magnesium in the engine just for the covers, because the covers in general have not so much stress in it.
Yes. Okay. No, that's great. That's good. That's a fantastic initiative. Okay, so you've heard it there. This is the new bike, and it should be in the UK dealerships from around March, April, March. So head along and have a test ride.